Hey guys, it's me, Pokemon. I'm back, and today I want to talk a little bit about the Power Armor team. So I did a video not too long ago about the Supernatural team, and there's some pretty good reception to that. People seem to like some of my ideas about it, so I want to talk about another team that sort of bugs me in Marvel Strike Force, their team comp. And again, it's similar to Supernatural, where I feel like they know this isn't really an ideal team, but they're sort of just building teams they can with the characters that are in this game. So right now, the Power Armor team is Ironheart, Rescue, Ironman, Falcon, and War Machine. First off, I'd really love it if Ironheart's little picture had her have her mask on. I don't know, just everyone's got their mask on, but then Ironheart feels like showing her face. I feel like they did that because they thought, you know, 3 Iron Man, like, well, 4 if you count War Machine, characters with the armor on their face would look too similar. But I think they did a good job designing Ironheart's suit to look different than everyone else's. So I just think they should put the full suit on. I just think that'd look better. That's my personal opinion. But I really like this team. I love the Iron Man characters. I'm a huge fan of War Machine. I think War Machine is just such a cool character. There's one problem standing out, and that's Falcon. I don't think he belongs on this team at all. Canonically, like, Falcon just, he's not like an Iron Man character. You know, technically he is wearing power armor. Yes, they are correct. But then Crossbones is power armor, then all the Hydra minions are power armor. You know, a lot of people are wearing armor that is powered. So I don't really, I know why they put Falcon on the team. They want a 5th member for the team. But today I want to talk about how I want to sort of split up this team, where I want Falcon to go, what team I think he could be on, and this would also help give some other characters a home. And then I want to talk about who I want to replace Falcon with in the power armor team. So first off, this is I want Falcon gone. He shouldn't be on the power armor team right here. And then I want a Captain America team. So right now we have a lot of characters from the main Avengers that are sort of getting their own teams. Thor's going with Asgardians. Hulk's probably going to go with the Hulk team someday. Black Widow's probably going to go with some characters from the Black Widow movie. You know, Iron Man's with power armor now. Captain America needs his own little group of people to hang out with. And this is a separate problem I want to talk about some other day. I think Captain America, Black Widow, Hulk, Hawkeye, Iron Man, I think they should be on a team together like the OG Avengers. But I'll talk about how I think they could fix that while still keeping their own individual teams some other day. But anyways, let's talk about this team right now. So I'd like Captain America to have sort of his own group, and I think Falcon belongs with Captain America. Falcon is like sort of Captain America's best buddy, right up there with Bucky. So I just, Falcon needs to be with Captain America. They belong together. So to talk about the Captain America team, we need to fill it out a bit. First off is Winter Soldier. They could put Winter Soldier onto this team, sort of rework him a bit, but I like the idea of keeping Winter Soldier as a bad guy and sort of putting him with the Hydra team. I'd prefer for them to maybe sort of bring an alternate universe version, maybe like a Bucky from the past to fill in the team. Or it's not too uncommon in the comic books for Winter Soldier to sort of become Captain America at some point. So I think it'd be really cool if they added sort of a second Captain America, but it's really Bucky as Captain America. Or they could just add classic Bucky. If I had to pick, I kind of prefer classic Bucky. I think just I'd like it visually differently, and I think Bucky looks cool. I think he'd be fun in the game. You know, I think Bucky's just a fun character. I know Winter Soldier's in the game right now, but I'd rather him stay as a villain and then sort of add in Bucky to go with the Captain America team. Next up is Peggy Carter. This is sort of a similar deal to Vision and Scarlet Witch. I just think if Peggy Carter is going to be in the game, she should be by Captain America's side. You know, there's sort of a thing. Plus, she's like a super cool secret agent, so they could do a lot of cool stuff with her, similar to how Agent Coulson works in the game. And she can also double as a SHIELD character, so she could mix between those two teams. I just think there's a lot of potential with Peggy Carter. In the same line, Sharon Carter, aka Agent 13. I think she'd also make a lot of sense to put in the game. Plus, double as a SHIELD and sort of a Captain America team. So I think she's also somebody that's often associated with Captain America, and I think she would make another great member for the team. And sort of a deeper cut, Sharon Rogers. She's an original character introduced in Marvel Future Fight, and I think she's one of the best original characters ever introduced by a video game. You know, I know Contest of Champions try sometimes, and their characters are fine. I think Guillotine and Morningstar, I believe that one's called. I mean, they're cool. Future Fight's added some more OCs, and I don't know, the other ones, like, I just think Sharon Rogers she's just cool. I mean, look at that. That's like a crazy rocket launch she has. I mean, it's just sweet. Like, it's just, she's such a cool character design. Like, you look at that and you're like, that's cool. Not to mention the fact that Marvel actually did push Sharon Rogers in the comic books. She actually did show up in a couple of comic books, and I think you could really solidify her in the Marvel universe by putting her in some other games. And I think it would also work great to have a little bit of a crossover between Future Fight and Strike Force. So I'd love to see her in the game as a Captain America character. I mean, Sharon Rogers is just so cool. If you played Future Fight, you know, a couple years ago, you would know how awesome Sharon Rogers is. But I don't think she'd make it onto the Big Five team for Captain America. But at the end of the day, I'd like it to be Bucky, Peggy Carter, Captain America, Agent 13, and Falcon. I think this would be an excellent Captain America team. I mean, look how patriotic this team is. I love this team. This looks so cool. So what about power armor? Now, I definitely think there are a lot of power armor Iron Man related characters. Iron Man had dozens of suits, but there's one big character I'm surprised is not in the game yet, and that is Hulkbuster. Hulkbuster is a prime candidate for a protector in the game. I mean, look, everyone likes Hulkbuster. Hulkbuster's super cool. He is like rockets. He's big. He can like punch people really hard. Hulkbuster's just such a cool character. I'd love to see him replace Falcon as that 5th power armor character. Plus, I think he'd help out the team a lot by sort of acting as a tank. And what would be really cool is if, say, sometime down the line, they introduce a Hulk team. It'd be really cool if he did bonus damage against Hulk characters or Gamma characters or something like that. So that'd be a little bit of an interesting, you know, rock, paper, scissors thing they could do in the future. So write that one down, Fox, next. That'd be brilliant. But anyways, Hulkbuster, I'd argue the coolest power armor character / Iron Man character we do not have in the game yet. And I think this would be a super awesome power armor team. And I think that looks better than having Falcon in there, because everyone has like an Iron Man suit, and then there's just Falcon chilling with the rest of them. I just think this looks awesome, and I'd love to see this team in the game. So let me know what you guys think about my Captain America team and my power armor team. And if you guys have a better idea for that Captain America team name, I'd love to hear it down below. I was thinking like Team America or something like, I don't know. There's no real good overarching name for it, but I'd love to hear some of your guys' suggestions down below. With that being said, I hope everyone has a happy and healthy day. And what do I really know? I am only an 18-year-old. Have a nice day, guys.